You know, in the last 3.5 years, myself and the team here at Rebuilt Recovery have helped over 4,000 men begin to take back control of their porn addiction, reboot and rewire their brain, but more importantly, step into life that they all know they were created to live. So we've learned a lot about what actually works for a man in creating freedom in his life. We know the strategies, we know the tools, we know the actual process that a man must follow if he is seeking freedom. But what we've also begun to realize is that there's a lot of things that you can do that will keep you addicted to pornography. So in today's video, I want to talk to you about the 3 things that will guarantee that you never overcome your pornography addiction. Now, this is a way of thinking that will hopefully provide you a strategy, a plan, because if you clicked on this video, you're probably not wanting to be addicted to pornography. But I can tell you that if you're avoiding taking these steps, if you do not follow, or if you do follow what I'm going to talk about in this video, you will never find absolute freedom. You will stay in the relapse recovery cycle. And in my opinion, you will limit yourself from stepping into your full potential, and you will never become the man that you were created to be. The first thing that I can guarantee is going to keep you addicted to porn and masturbation is if you never actually admit what the problem is and how it's impacting your life. It's not just that there's a problem with pornography that is maybe having an impact on my life. No, I need to be really clear and honest. This is an addiction. It's holding me back from my potential. And these are the areas in which I'm not succeeding in the ways that I could. This is how it's impacting my health. This is how it's impacting my relationships. This is how it's keeping me from making the money that I should be making. Whether I want to launch that business, whether I'm deserving of a raise, okay, it doesn't matter. But if you do not actually admit the problem and get clear on what the impact has been, brother, you're never going to be able to fully overcome it and transcend it. The second thing that's going to guarantee you stay addicted to pornography is if you do not seek out help, guidance, and accountability. Okay, you need somebody outside of your own self right now that can see the gaps in your thinking, can see the holes in your day-to-day process, can see where you're setting yourself up for failure, but can actually show you how you can begin to set yourself up for success. Now, what does accountability look like? It could be a coach. It could be a mentor. It could be a father figure. It could be an uncle. It could be an older brother. It could be a pastor at your church. It should be somebody, though, that is not dealing with this problem in their own life. And it should be somebody that can actually hold you accountable, somebody that you hold a lot of respect for, and somebody that holds a lot of love back towards you. So you do not want to, if you do want to stay addicted to pornography, never seek out and get the help and accountability that you're needing. And the third thing that will guarantee that you stay addicted to porn and masturbation for the rest of your life is if you stay in isolation. Okay, we are wired for community. We are wired for connection. And in fact, sobriety, whether it's sobriety from pornography addiction, sobriety from drug addiction, alcohol addiction, the opposite of that, the opposite of addiction is not sobriety. It is the connection and community that you create in the path of overcoming this. So you need a group of men that are around you. You need a support system. You need the accountability to hold you to what you say you're going to do, but then you need the cheering squad, the men that are walking the journey with you, the men that actually know what it is that you're going through, and the men that will lift you up in times of need, the men that you can lift up as well. It's a back and forth conversation. It's a back and forth relationship. So you want to stay addicted to pornography, never admit the problem and get clear on the impact that it's had. Never reach out and find the help and accountability that you need, and stay in isolation and never seek a community to help you overcome this. Now, I don't think that's actually what you want. So if you want an actual proven plan and process to overcome this addiction for good, what we've done is we put together a 16-week Reboot Your Life course. Okay, in my opinion, a little bit biased here, but I do believe it's the #1 porn addiction recovery program in the world. And it can be yours today for $100 off the regular price of just $297. So it's literally under $200, less than $50 a month for the next 4 months to give you freedom, to give you the control of your innate sexual desires. So down in the first pinned comment below, I'm going to put a link to the course. Use code FREEDOM to save $100 today. But guys, I don't believe you want to be addicted. So stop doing these 3 things. Get in a community, admit the problem, and get clear on the impact, and find the accountability that's going to be needed in your life and in your recovery. God bless you guys. Frank Rich at Rebuild Recovery. I love you, and we'll see you in the next one.